We are Simion, the evolutionary collective. And we thank you for this interesting question that has many levels to its understanding. Firstly, you must all understand that the answer, the prediction in accuracy to this question cannot possibly be stated in one given moment. As many of you must understand at this point, that your universe is a dynamic place that is continually in change and flux, dependent on your consciousness and the waves of energy that you produce collectively. So if we are to answer this question based on this precise moment and the energies that are occurring now, it will have an answer that will be different than the energy would have produced a month ago in your time or next week. So just in the very essence of you asking this particular question with a particular date in mind, expecting an answer, you must understand that your answer will be based on a particular moment it was answered. So if it is in fact the answer that you want is based on today, we tell you that just the fact that you are asking this question as you are, you will not like the answer that you are getting, or the answer that you will get is not what you intend it to be. And so you must ask yourself, why are we stuck on this question? And what is it that we are expecting there to be an answer to exactly? So ask yourselves about this question itself. Where did this question come from in your hearts? Did it come from your mind? Did it come from your soul? This question is particularly interesting to discuss in itself. You see, firstly, you must understand, where did this question come from? Where was this put into your consciousness, that this was a significant time? There is much being talked about in regard to this. So we must explain to you that this was put into the consciousness of humanity for a reason. And it is a marker in time. And are you going to create what you expect, what you desire as a species now? Are you creating it now as you expect it to be in this date of your December 21, 2012? If you were to look about you, if you were to assess the energy of your world, would you expect the answer to be as you wish at this time? And we tell you again, by the fact that you are asking this question in this way, we say no, it is not. This question was placed in your history to be a wake-up call. And it has done this to an extent so far. It has gotten most of you very curious. Many of you very curious, in one respect or another, as to what this means. A good population of you disregard it entirely. What does that tell you? And others think that it is the end of the world, and some think that it is a mark for a new world. And it is all of these. It is nothing, it is everything, and it is not what you would like it to be. Until you transcend this understanding of time, until you transcend the understanding that there is a possible prediction in any given moment, you will not have your answer. We tell you right now that it was placed in time so that you would have an understanding that you can transcend time itself. Is this an irony? Yes, it certainly is an irony. But look at it closely and see what that means. It is a window of possibility that can happen in your understanding of time in order to release yourselves from time. Can you do this? in this particular moment, we see that there are many of you that are yet to be activated to your true understanding and your true soul purposes. And until you do so, you will not create the dynamic reality and change that you wish to see at this time. However, we see the possibility that this time will signify an opening, and the possibilities that can occur once this doorway is open, that you will see what it is that you wish you can see. Remember that you are creating your reality. It is no other way but this, individually and collectively. So you are creating what it is possible for this date. And at the moment, you are creating it as a window of possibility. And some will see on that particular date, absolutely nothing will occur. And is this what you would like? Because this is not the intention of this marker. The intention of this marker was to awaken the humanity to a greater soul purpose. Many of you are realizing in this year the need to activate your soul purpose. And this is the year of that activation. It is the year when the light workers may come alive. And many are doing so. But you have yet to see enough of you completely awaken to make any dynamic change happen at that particular time. However, the avenue of possibility exists for there to be a window at that time, and there will be several years following that window of opportunity where you will be able to create that which you would like to see out that window. So if you can look at this date presently, and this will change if you ask us this question next week, because the dynamics of your possibilities are always changing. But if, as it stands at present, you have the opportunity to open that window and see a new world on that date, is there going to be a new world on that date? Not as it presently is viewed from our perspective in the energy wave of humanity. What will happen as it stands is that there will be many that will be able to see this new world and have worked in this particular year of 2011 on creating that, and the following year leading up to that date of December 21st, 2012. There will be many who will be activating in this year, and we can see that based on the energy that is occurring right now. And so, at that point, there will be that window of opportunity to make change and to create a new world. Now, those that will remain unactivated and insist on staying within their world of their ego dynamic and are not able to release that and let their soul take control and live their soul purpose, will have a difficulty seeing that new world, will not see that new world, and will fall into the breaking apart of the old world, and that will become their reality. And we must, all of you, understand that this does not mean just thinking and feeling a new world coming. There must be action in this year. There must be action in living as your soul purpose dictates to you. If enough of you can live with that purpose, you will be activating the existence of the possibility of your new world. You see, you are creating a huge new probability that at present is only a glimmer of existence. It only exists as a glimmer of hope, if you will, for a new human being in a new world, for which you can express yourselves in an entirely new dynamic. All of this must occur in the action of the metaphor that you are living within. It is an illusion. However, it is your reality in the sense that it is the expression of your souls. So if your souls choose to express the destruction of your planet, then this is what will occur. And that actually will not be an expression of your soul, because that is an expression of your soul being cut off from where it wishes to and intends to develop. If you are actually allowing your soul to take charge, then you will find that it is an entirely different world that you can create. But you must use that soul within the world that you are living in now and take the actions of your soul purpose within your physical world, and this is forgotten, and in many respects for those that are developing spiritually. They are forgetting that this is the metaphor of their soul. It can be the metaphor of a developed soul, of a soul in charge, instead of the metaphor of the restriction of the soul from the ego. And the ego would be the one then that creates the reality. And if that is what is happening, then you will not like the reality, or it will continue as more of the same in that year 2012. And then there will be a time frame, in your perspective, that window of opportunity in which there can either be a new developed world, or there will be nothing, or there will be destruction. And the nothing would be years and years and years more of destructive behavior, of behavior that is governed by just your ego, in which you are suffering, because you are not living what you are intended to live, you see. So as this, you must understand, is the key to understanding this. Take actions from your soul perspective now. And in this case, you will see huge transformations in your world in the next coming years that will allow that December 21st, 2012 to be a window into a new world, and you will have several more years, and we will not tell you how many more years, because when you are given these time frames, you then say, oh, I have so many more years. And we wish you not to think this way, because there is an urgency in your development, because there will be a time when there is no opportunity any longer. But that does not end on your date of December 21st, 2012. Your opportunity does not end at that time. Your opportunity is beginning now and will arise in that time as a possibility if you are willing to activate your soul purposes in this next year. And with that, we understand that you are so restricted on your time that we have no more time left in order to discuss this with you. But as you can see, this is a deep question that goes far beyond making a particular prediction for that amount of time. And with that, we wish you the best in your soul activations within these years.